should be better. Yeah, I was trying to toy around with this. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So I was having some issue. Hey, Mike, how's it going? I couldn't figure out why I wasn't seeing my live, but it was on private. I don't know why it was on private, but we up. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Sorry about that. Just playing around with my speakers. Hey, Big Charlie, how you doing? You can barely hear me also? Wow. So let's see if we can find the volume on this bad boy. Sorry about that. Well, the thing is, I should do it on the tablet instead of the computer because this is a pain to work with too. Yeah, I was talking to my mom down there, Mike, about the weather, and my sister. So, guys, I don't want to keep everybody long. So, I have I think Mike can identify with this. We was watching this guy's channel, Hot Wheel Fever Addiction, Addicted. And the big question was, guys, did anybody ever think about quitting doing YouTube? Got so much junk. Ugh, there we go. Yeah, because I was hoping that he would show up, because I think people forget this is you have to have thick skin to do YouTube. Really, you have to have thick skin, and if you don't, man, YouTube's gonna eat you up. Hey, Danny, how you doing, bud? Glad you made it. So I'm not sure if you heard the question or not, Danny. The question was, have you ever thought about quitting YouTube? know that's so. Daniel, you drink your coffee. I'm drinking my water. And so it's here, guys. This is like 12:30. So did anybody find any decent finds out there here lately? Because so you thought about it. I don't know. I thought about taking a break. I think that's about as good as it gets because every now and then you have to take a break from this. But there's still somewhere down in the future to take a break and just get away for a little bit. Yeah, I know one thing that's also true because for me also, Mike, like rappers, I don't get a whole lot of notifications from people I subscribe to. Also, it's like I've been subscribed to people for a lot of long time, but I still don't get notifications. So half the time, you guys put up videos, I don't know anything about it until like maybe 2 or 3 days later. Just like when Paul put up his challenge, I didn't know nothing about that until somebody else did it. I never got the notification. So I know people may think that I'm not watching the videos, I just don't know about them. So I don't know what's up with YouTube on that problem. Why are we having these notification issues? We shouldn't. Now I'm getting all kind of notifications now, and I don't want them now. When I need them, I need them when I'm at because most of the time I'm watching everybody's video when I'm at work or when I'm driving because I don't listen at the radio. I'm not a big fan of what's on the radio no more. I just YouTube every day, trying to learn some stuff from everybody and see what everybody else coming up with. Hey Mick, how you doing, buddy? Superbird, what's up? Glad to see you here, Mick. Hopefully you're feeling better. Because I know it's what like like 8:35 over there. So you got like 8 hours ahead. That's good, Nick. That's true, Danny. You know, for me, um, like we all do, we all make YouTube videos of our cars for ourselves first. That's first and foremost. Then we put it out there to share with everyone. And it's not the goal that we have everybody in the world would see it. That would be nice, but it doesn't work that way. It's the idea is you get lucky. Some people find your channel, some people won't. And for most of us, even though we have all of these subscribers and everything else, most of the people who watch our videos are unsubscribed people. And that's kind of hard to bring them over. You know what I mean? But like this guy we were talking about, his name is his channel is Hot Wheels Fever Addicted, something like that. I might be getting it wrong, but he wants to quit because he's not getting views and all of that stuff. But if you make a video for yourself, the views will come. That is true. That's right. So if like I say if you're doing YouTube to get views, that's the wrong way to look at it. If you're doing YouTube because you want to share what you purchased, your cars or whatever it is you want to do, the views will come. You know, it's just the idea that you have to be patient. It, some people get lucky and find the right niche, and the views pour in, and that's good for them. You know, when I first started doing this YouTube thing, my first channel, hey Maya, how you doing? My first channel I did was on me flying my drone. And I have 6 subscribers. Who they are, I have no idea, but they still 6 subscribers. And the only reason why I did that video was because I was learning how to fly a drone. And I just wanted to put it out there. uh, be honest, Mike, I never did get on YouTube for anything. Be honest. In the earlier days, I never knew anything about YouTube because I was always busy doing other things. Like I always had stuff to do. Like I was constantly making computers, or something like that, building computers or whatever it is I was doing. And then, like I say, when I started doing the drone thing, I say, okay, let's just put it on YouTube. Wheels of Steel, what's up, buddy? How you doing? So for everybody that's coming into the house late, the question was, well, the question, have you ever thought about quitting YouTube? That's the question. I'm doing good too, man. Thanks for asking. So that's what we're talking about today. That's the topic of talk, choice. Because I know at some point we all had a thought of doing it, or doing something different, because we're not getting the response that we want. So we all do stuff. I'll put it like this: some people do YouTube because they make it part of their everyday hustle. Diecast people, it's not an everyday hustle for us. It's like we don't depend on YouTube to fulfill what we need. We use YouTube to share what we find with other people in the community. And that's always the major goal. You know, I watch XX video because he's showing something that I don't have, or he's doing something that I haven't done yet. And I think it's pretty cool. And I would like to, figure out how to do that. It's not more for views or anything for me. It's just, hey, I like that car. So I need to find that car. Or learning how to, the biggest thing now, everybody's doing customs. I have no clue on how to do a custom. But if I could watch enough people videos to do a custom, then that's teaching me something later on because eventually I do want to do it. I think it's fun. Like Mike was saying, he's addicted because now he's doing a lot of custom stuff. He's doing wheel swap, base swap. So the next step progress for him is strip and paint. I haven't even got to that point yet, but I would like to learn how to do that because I think it's cool to take something and change it and make it your own. But that's down the line. Now, my hustle is now is trying to find some cards to share with you guys. Hey, Diecast Melanie, how we doing, bud? Yeah, that's what he's telling me. He said it's addictive, and I can believe that because I see a lot of these guys that do it, and that is awesome. I would like to be one of those guys. So, so if you, huh? Well, I have, for me, Mike, I have three channels, but there's only one that I kind of like, uh, it's diecast one that I use. Like I was saying, the first one is the drone channel. My second one, believe it or not, guys, I was doing mudbangs. For those of you who don't know what a mudbang is, I was doing eating shows, eating videos, going out eating, sharing what I was eating, and talking about what I was eating. And at some point, and on that channel, believe it or not, I had like 439 subscribers, and that was just doing it just for the fun of it. Hey, Paul, how you doing? And and at that point, I figured just eating all day, videoing, man, I must have put on like 50 pounds because we were like eating all kinds everywhere, and we would video, and we would go to buffets, and I would have three and four plates of food sitting there and eating it while videoing, and that's what took me out of my shell by doing those videos. And then I had the wife do it with me. Yeah, like she said, we literally put on weight. We gained some weight, and so at that point, I still had like I wasn't collecting Hot Wheels for a while. I just had some Hot Wheels laying around, and I figured I wanted to do something a little bit different, and so I started doing Hot Wheels from that channel. So I was eating and doing Hot Wheels. So if I wasn't eating at one point, I was showing Hot Wheels that I bought, you know. But then I decided, okay, I need to break these channels off. So I stopped. I was still doing the eating thing, and I was doing the Hot Wheel thing. Hot Wheel thing wasn't working out as fast as I thought like the eating thing was. So I can understand why um, the guy feel like he wanted to quit because of the views. Yeah, it sucked in the beginning. It's like when I first put my first Hot Wheel video up on my eating channel, it was Tim Burnett and Alpha were my only two subscribers for the Hot Wheels. I had people for the food, that was fine. But for the Hot Wheels, I only had those two. And then somewhere along the line, I had Wheels of Steel to be one of my subscribers. Those three guys, and I figured, okay, I cannot have all of this going on at the same time, so I wound up splitting them up. And I took those guys with me, and I wanted to explain to them, let's call them Hot Wheel Fever, how we all progress into where we at now. We all didn't start off with hundreds and hundreds of uh, subscribers. We have to work for it. We have to be patient, and they will come in. And when I started my channel, that's when I had Tim, I had Wheels of Steel. I didn't have Alpha anymore. I don't think he came over. But then I met uh, Nitro Speed, and I met Rat, and I met Dyson in a live from Fireman, and we all became, we all started following each other from that point. And so when I say there's people who started with me from ground zero, those are the people who started with me from ground zero. I had four people that started with me, four or five, and that was it. And it started from there. So Paul, we was talking about this guy wants to quit doing YouTube, and then that was my question out there. Did anybody else feel that way? Because I don't think I ever felt that way. I just felt that it wasn't going fast enough, but I didn't want to quit because it wasn't for me to quit. It was something for me to become a better person from. Because in my real everyday life, I am very, very shy. But when I do these videos, or when I do this kind of stuff here, it gives me that outlet so I can um, feel free a little bit, chill out, relax, whatever it takes to do to just to be normal with everything else going on around. Believe it or not, my only friend is my wife. That is my life. You know, I'm not a social butterfly. You know, I work, I come home, hang out with the wife and my dog, and that's it. We good. That's true. That's believe it, that kind of like leads all the way back. I don't know if everybody remember that sub for sub kind of thing. I wind up going that route when I first started my Hot Wheel channel. I was doing all that. I was going to all of these live sub for sub things because I was I wanted to get this channel going. But right, that's exactly the same thing, Nick. Basically, these guys sub. And once you sub back to them, yeah, they drop you just like a bad habit. But you still sub to them because there's a lot of people who sub to me. Some of them came over from my food channel to with me, and some just come up shows up from God knows where. That is that is true, Danny. That is so true. Yeah, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. That's why when I come on here and when I say Diecast family, I mean exactly that Diecast family. You know, we may be hundreds of miles away from each other, but once we hit this spot here, we are family, and we share pretty much everything. You know, I share stuff, or I talk about stuff that I don't talk to nobody about because, again, like I keep telling you, got this lady who I come home to, and my dog. That is my world. You know, once I come home with that time with them, that's all that's important. When I get here on this doing my videos and stuff like that, that's my time to just escape some of the craziness that that you go through. It just chills because I can't go out there and find anything because the shelves are all dry. So it's like, and I hate going on eBay and God purchasing these cars at ridiculous prices. Well, yeah, sometimes you kind of like you walk into these things, and that is true. It does help. I mean, when you work with people and they drive you crazy, you need some kind of way to de-stress, and that's what this does for me. It just calms me down, and that's one of the reasons why I love making these videos because other than that, I would be. I don't know what I would be. I'd be doing something because I have to keep busy. I can't sit still. It's, I'm not built that way. I always have to be doing something, and that's what I like about doing all this. I'm always doing something, always trying to learn something. You know, right on. I like that. Well, I'm getting to that point now where I'm getting ready to retire. So that's where I guess once I start get to that point where I'm ready to retire, I'll probably be doing my cars and also go back to flying my drone. And sorry about that, guys. I was just unplugged my phone. But yeah, but lost my train of thought. So weird. Uh, Not yeah, but Chico don't want no dog right now. Yeah, he forgot when he was a youngster. When Luna got irritated with him constantly. Talk, my wife, she's looking at dogs. She want to get another dog since my dude is he just turned 11 this month. So I don't know if we're gonna get another bull terrier or what, but that's the dog. That's her dog of choice. Me, I take a husky, easy. But I don't know what kind of dog she want to get. No, Mike, I'm not quitting. No, um, see, yeah, the one I have now, he's an English Bull Terrier, and he's the target dog, but he don't have he's not white because the target dog is white. But yeah, so he would be. How many of these dogs we had? So we had two of. Uh, yeah, we had two rescues, and we had uh, two of our own. Mm-hmm. she could play tug of war with him, but toys, I don't think so. Like, oh, he should be fine with that. Just like, but another dog of choice I would like to have. I would like to have a pit bull. To be honest, I think they cool dogs. I think they just have a bad rap, and I think he would go good with our bull terrier. So, Mick, are you guys still shut down over there, or as COVID? Two Jack Russells. Wow, those little guys are very hyper. They have lots of energy, too much energy. They wear us out. When we got him, he had a lot of energy. He was a year and a almost a year and a half old when we got him. Yeah, and he came in hot, but now he's at that age where he is all mellowed out. We have been through a lot with this little dude. I know. I know. Like when all of this stuff happened, man, we didn't go nowhere. We just went to the store and back home. That was it. We did nothing. And so now now we're getting out a little bit more. But yeah, because now we get a chance to go to. They never do. Even here in Cali, they don't take it serious. You still see people gathering. They still go out and have parties and stuff like that. They're like, we get invited to parties, but we don't go. It's like, no, I'm sorry. And if we do go, we definitely, I think we went to maybe two parties throughout this whole thing. And the people, well, we made sure that everybody was safe, that's for sure. Because the girl she was having, what is it called? Uh, Samantha, what part was it? Baby shower. And so, yeah, so So yeah, it was very spaced out because we didn't stay near nobody. We stayed away from everybody, and I had my mask. The wife had her mask, right? And then the other party, well, we know we were safe there because this lady don't mess around. If she even hear you cough, you're not invited to our house. So we know we were good there. And plus, a lot of people don't go anywhere, so they're like us. We just stayed at home throughout this whole craziness. So now we're doing this shot thing now. But has everyone did their shots? Because that's the next thing. What is he doing? Mouthing? Huh. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the live. Yeah, I'm going to get mine. I think in what 2 weeks we get our second shot. So not looking forward to that. But you got to do what you got to do sometimes. And that's it's so weird, sad how our world has changed to the point that, hi, Robin. Well, that's fine. We all have some issues with I'm just happy you came. Check us out. So basically, the overall our overall conversation is had this is the main question that we were asking. So the rest we're just filling in as we go. Um, have you ever thought about quitting YouTube? So that's the topic, pretty much. But in in our forum, we talk about everything. Doesn't There's nothing that's off limit at all. We talk whatever comes up, we talk about it, and that's the way we roll. And that's what's so good about. So did anybody get sick from these shots, or get weak, or? Because I'm curious about the second one. The first one didn't bother me, but I hear nightmares about the second one. Well, Robin, in our little community, we pretty much do stick together. We have each other back pretty much. You know, and that's what's another cool thing about being in a community, diecast community, is we all look out for each other. So did we lose Mike? You know, yeah, so we have 15 people. Hey, welcome. How you doing? So it's 3:13 in the morning in Indonesia. Wow, you like a. So Where's your guy from? Who do the show? The monkeys. Wow. And it's only 1:15 here. I'm in California, and that's also another good thing that we do, guys. I love when we all participate in the challenges. That is so sweet. Hey, Rat, welcome to the live. How you doing? You take care of now, Mick. You stay safe, buddy. And it's always a pleasure to do a challenge for, I mean, any of our friends, no matter what. Cause you install across the pond, but you guys are still part of the family, you know. Hey, David, welcome to the live, my friend. So you get you some rest, Mick. See you next time. Well, the hunting for me sucks here, man. It's like I tell people, I have 3 or 4 targets around me, 3 Walmarts around me, and they all still suck. There's nothing there, so it makes it hard. Yeah, you can't do that no more. It either tell you to remove them or block them now. Yeah, you used to be able to do that a long time ago. YouTube has changed everything. But yeah, so it's like I can never hunt because there's nothing to hunt. And it's like I go out there, I see the same cars still on this pegs, and they're mostly fantasy cars. Mike, what's up? Nitro Speed is in the house, y'all. So guys, we put a topic out. We started with a topic. Put it this way, and the topic was: have you ever thought about quitting YouTube? But guys, you know how we do it. You know, we start with something and we all over the place. Well, I like to do. Well, I shouldn't say I like to do a lot of mixture because most of the cars and stuff that I collect is either uh, muscle cars or pretty much muscle cars, old cars. I like cars from the 30s up to the maybe the 70s. 57 Fords, man. How we doing? Welcome to the live. Yeah, I don't understand how can we be so dry, you know? I mean, every store is the same way. I mean, I know we have scalpers, but can the scalpers can't be at every store. I mean, and if somebody was saying that there could be like the people who work there call up their friends and all that good stuff. Yeah, I don't put that past anything, but it's like there still should be enough to share for everybody to be able to get a card to. Yeah, that's another weird thing that you guys still have Toys R Us. We don't have a Toys R Us no more. All right, you take care now. Thank you for coming. Yeah, yeah, because even here, the dollar store, they don't. You get lucky, you know. And like the last video I put up, those cars came from the dollar store. I got lucky, but most of the time they don't even have anything, you know. And I have, again, I have four of those around me. I don't have like a Dollar General or what is it, Family Dollar Tree or whatever it is. I don't have those around me. The only thing I have is the dollar store, and each one is different. You still have a Toys R Us. KB Toy was another good place, right? Northeast Ohio is in the house. Blue Hawaii, what's up? It's like, yeah, I don't. It's like I said, guys, it is so dry. Wow, you guys are lucky because I missed out on when Toys R Us was closing here. We didn't even know about it. We just happened to just pass by and we saw the sign like 50%, and like, okay, what's going on here? And so one day we decided to stop, and once we got in there, it was like there was nothing in there. And but I did wind up leaving there with a drone that I still haven't flown yet. I haven't seen no supers. I don't even think I don't even own a super. Never found one. And this, what is it? I found a couple of regular treasure hunts that I didn't even know were regular treasure hunts, but I still open them anyway. Yeah, I think for Kmart, I think all of the Kmarts are now gone here. It's the same thing for me, Paul. I collect a lot of the old ones though, and I mean, I'm always buying older cars because basically when I get most of my cars now at the flea market. I mean, and most of those cars are the older cars. Yeah, because the newer stuff, yeah, the stores have the newer stuff, but then you can't get it, you know, unless you be lucky that day that you go in there and they just put it out. My guy ever. Thank you, Paul. I'm for video. I'm still trying to learn how to do this stuff. Did I miss someone? Because yeah, because I watch like I watch everybody's videos and I try to take a little something away from everybody. I like how people go into great details about about their videos, about their cars or whatever it is. I haven't got there yet. You know, when the store open, I'm usually at work or at any opening, no matter what it is. I'm working somewhere. I'm never home. I used to work 6 days a week, but since my company is slow now, I'm down to 5 days a week. Every now and then I may go in on a Saturday if I have to, but that's my choice because I have to open the door and let everybody in the building. But yeah, mm, yeah, because that's Rat. When I see your videos, I don't know how you're lucky. I don't know how you get there, but you go to like Target or Wally World and you find stuff just there. I can't go to neither one of these places and find anything that's there. You know, yeah. It's like I said, I find something is like by then everybody has bought it. Then I get luck up on it and I find it. It's like what the the yellow van, the one with the monite on it. I found that at Walmart, the grocery store. I got lucky. It was sitting on the shelf. It's like, and- but when it came out, I could never find it. So you figure that came out what, a few months ago, and I just found it just now. Congratulations, Paul. When is the big day? Yeah, I used to have I don't know what it's called. It used to be a collectible store. I'm not even sure if he's open anymore since this pandemic. It's like I used to buy a lot of cars from him. He would have like regular, I guess he would have treasure hunt series. But I haven't passed over that lately because it's not. I don't know if he's open or not, to be honest. Because he says he put up a sign might be closed for the rest of whatever. But he has a lot of collectible stuff in there. And I used to buy a lot of stuff from him also. Father and son, what part of Cali is that in? Because I'm in the Bay Area. Sunfish, how's it going? Long time no see. Okay, so there, that's down there by who's who's in that area? I can't think right at the moment. Right. Okay, guys. For you guys that don't know, sunfish, pretty cool. Um, he has an awesome aquarium, and I haven't. I am guilty. I haven't been getting any notifications from his channel lately. I don't know why, but yeah. But guys, his collection of fish are pretty cool. If you guys like aquariums and stuff like, go check him out. Okay, Paul, see you announced that you're getting married. Now they're selling off your stuff already, selling off your cars. It's gonna be a bidding war for the Mopar. I haven't watched him in a long time. Yeah, it's been a while. 'Cause I remember when I first got into this, somebody had recommended his channel to me, and I went over and I checked him out. Those guys, for me, those guys are like big time collectors. It's like just his his room alone, you know, is pretty awesome just by uh, just the cards in there. There was another guy I used to watch also. Can't remember him. Another one with like the basement is full of cars. Don't I don't want to ask you. They want to know, do you have any challenge ideas? See, now you guys giving her a big head now. Now she's smiling because now you guys included her into the community. Um, you take care now. I'm gonna have to check out your Facebook page. So I guess she don't have any challenges, guys. Or she's thinking of one. She's thinking. So eventually you'll see me do a challenge. Your favorite classic. Huh. We'll do. We'll check it out. Honest Diecast, how you doing? Thank you for coming. So are we for us? Okay, if we do a classic challenge, so are we talking like old school classic? So honest man, you guys, I watched your video when you was on vacation. Man, you guys did some a lot of stores, but at least the store that you guys went into, they had stuff there. Even though it might have been older stuff, but there was something there. It's not like you go in the stores here and there's nothing there. But it was great to go on that hunt with you guys. That was pretty awesome. Thank you for putting that out there. Well, yeah, classic could be anything. I mean, what is a classic '68 Ford Mustang? It's a classic to that person. To somebody else, a classic could be okay. Everybody know I collect Nomads. Those are my classics for me. A classic Nomad and Rat likes 55 gassers and stuff like that. So you're right, Paul. The classic could be whatever you define it as for yourself. You know, a classic could be a 1934 Esso or whatever it may be. It would be nice if I could. It would be nice if I could find anything here. Period. Because I know you guys like in Arizona, and you guys have better shot at finding anything than I do here in Cali. No, we haven't done that challenge yet, Maya. Yeah, so it is dry here, man. It's very dry. Huh. Cars from your childhood challenge. To be honest, I'd be lucky to find any case at the Target and Walmart here. Anything. Anything on the shelf besides a fantasy car. Yeah, I don't have a Ralph here. I'm with you, Mike. I don't remember none of my childhood cars or anything like that. I was I don't even have no idea whatever happened to my Hot Wheel cars. None whatsoever. I remember my grandmother used to keep everything for us, but then I don't know what happened to it after that. I don't have too much of. I don't have surf wagons. I remember as a kid, I had the sizzle track. I played I played that with that car so much. I probably burnt out the motor. Yeah, that's so sad to remember, man. All the stuff that I had as a kid, don't know what happened to it. The comic books and stuff like that. Have no idea what happened to them. Because I can imagine now how much they would be worth if I still had them. I think, not to give away my age, but I think comic books when I was a kid, I think they was a nickel. I can't remember. Nickel or dime or something like that. Let me see something here. So it's probably the closest things I have is a surf and turf. And I don't remember how I got this one, to be honest. It's a surfboard. Well, here's my one. Yeah, I don't have many of these. Even though I did like, I think this is fun. Again, I got this thing, guys. Hey, welcome to my live 62 Chevy pickup. That's the one with, do they have a, that's the one that had a surfboard in the back, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess we're actually working up on a challenge. It's something else. So I have a question. Is this a surf crate? If it is, I think it's missing surfboard. Yeah, so they don't have the surfboards. So I gave you my two. Right. Rutsu. It's going good. How you doing, holy moly? Welcome to my live. Yeah, the cool combi. I have one of those somewhere. And I don't have a lot of. I'm like you, Paul. I collect a lot of Mopars and stuff like that. Oh, I'm in California. I remember somebody else did a challenge like that. That I guess cars that your friends or family had or something like that. And I couldn't do that challenge because I don't have any cars that my friend. I have one car that my friend had, and that's pretty much it. And as far as family, I never had anything that my family drove, not even close. I've been wow. Hot Wheels Cavalry. Aaron, how you doing, buddy? So did you build a car for his girlfriend's birthday? Or is that the one that you're working on now? Well, I appreciate. Can you speak? I appreciate you showing up at my live. Thank you. And guys, if you don't know who Hot Wheel Cavalry is, you got to check him out. They had a wow. I can still remember this race. It was like you're talking about 24 hours of Daytona. They had 24 hours of Hot Wheels. Oh, that was one hell of a race. Yeah, yeah, he's from Canada too, right? But okay, hold it. I've been collecting seriously for maybe 3 years. What's a piece I had that's near clear to the only piece that I have that I'm really into it. I like nomads. I just I just like the whole look of that station wagon. Yeah, I collect a lot of nomads. I haven't been collecting lately because I think I got enough right now. But yeah, open hood is a good challenge, Rat. Yeah, because if you go around to the room and ask everybody how long they've been collecting, man, you may have like people collecting for since they were child from childhood. Because I kind of like for me when I started collecting, I kind of stumbled into it a little bit because I used to, when they did have Toys R Us here, I would go there and I would see some cool cars. No biggie, no rush, Sinus. And yeah, because when I guess when I didn't have any direction when I started collecting. You know, if I thought it was cool, I got it. And then that's but then I collected. I had like 300 cards by then, and I stopped for quite some time. And maybe like in 2018, I started back up again, and then I started taking it more serious. I started trying to figure out what cards I wanted to collect, and it went from there because I was buying cards again. I was buying. If it was a fantasy card and I thought it looked cool, it was part of the collection. I think the biggest uh, purchase of cards I bought was a 50 case, 50 piece box, and that's what actually started me back into uh, collecting again. And yes, Mike, I like funky cards too. That's another one of my. If it's funky, I probably buy it. I like funky cards because they're different. I don't have one to show you. Well, this not in here. And that's one also one other thing I have a problem doing also. I don't know when to stop buying because I have no room. This would be one of my funky cars. I like these cars. These are the demon. Even though they might be popular, but I think it's funky. Yeah, that's the thing. I have nowhere to put cars anymore, but I still buy them. That's true. Four by fours haven't been done. That'd be a nice challenge. I think I have a few, not many, but a few. So are we gonna set that in stone? I never seen. I never. I don't. I don't have anything to race. It would be nice. Because I'm trying to remember. Did you do one on your channel? Okay, so we set in stone four by fours. So we're talking monster trucks. Yeah, we can make that work. I like where it's going. Yeah, Mike, it works. My God, but see, I tell you, Mike Custom Shop is starting to open up. Yeah, we can make that all work. So, okay, four by four casting challenge. All in, say I'm in. Eight to 10. All right. The challenge is four by four trucks. So, Aaron, when I do a live, this will happen. We come up with a challenge. You know, this is how we discuss our challenges. we all come into consensus, and this is the challenge we're going to do, and we set out to do it. So, Mike, we're doing another challenge, 4x4 challenge. Hey, Mustang Hunter, how we doing? Welcome to the live. Well, yeah, 'cause I know, who is it? Yeah, there are some cars that, yeah, it's all good, Mike. We all break the limit. Yeah, I know that the Mustang from Matchbox. Everything is good over here, man. We just trying to work out some things, work out our challenge for the next couple of days here. Yeah, so that's great, Aaron. It'd been cool if you could do that. I mean, no pressure. So yeah, it's on like Donkey Kong, a nomad challenge. Oh, be still my heart. Had to pull out the old case. Yeah, I have a few nomads, not that many. You know, I have a little bit. Have about three more than Mike might have there. Any scale. Now, when we do our challenges, it's any scale. 143rd, 118, 124, doesn't make a difference. It's all about the challenge. Basically, it's all about everybody getting together. All right, so 4x4 challenge is on. So I hope everybody can join in and have some fun. And and that's the whole thing with us, with our challenges. It's all about fun. And we set a limit, and then we just sit back and see who will go over the limit. And we all have went over the limit, but it's all in fun. That's what we do. We have fun. So I guess I have to go hunt for my cars at some point. So 8 to 10, huh? Huh. So what's also is so cool, guys. The way we started off doing where was it? Surf turf, and we wind up getting all the way down to four by fours. That is so cool. Yeah, fours, but I don't have a whole lot, so I have to figure out what I have. I know that maybe at least three or four. Yeah, yeah. I don't have. I think I got one Vega. That's it. Yeah, I remember I tried to order some Vegas and at least buy some Vegas, and I got beat out for them. So I never went back around to look. To get, yeah, because I like Vegas. I think they're pretty cool. I think I got, yeah, only one I have is from the Flying Customs. Yes, that one. Hey, welcome to the live, MZ Toys. So to be honest, we had a we started off with a topic and we wind up with a challenge. How you like that? I think you made Forstman, you're like me with my Nomad. I know your dairy deliveries. It'll be outstanding. Swamps. But yeah, if we have to do I have a few dairies, not that many. Yeah, that could be the next challenge too. I think I have maybe three. I definitely would have to look for those. So MZ Toys, we had an open topic that the question was, did you ever think about quitting uh, doing YouTube videos? And then the next thing we came up with a challenge, which is the four by four challenge. I know. Yeah, I think I honestly think I have maybe three or four dairies. I can see them, but I just don't know where they at. I would have to search. You think about it, Rat? Wow. Yeah, my Mopar collection is all over the place. I know, cause huh? Really? Hmm. I think like far as charges, I think Paul, you and Nitro Speed probably have a lot of charges because like my Mopars are just whatever I can find at the moment, pretty much. Hmm. That is true. Definitely sure. Okay, looking forward to that. Because I know as far as like charges, I think I'm here have more charges than I have challenges. That's for sure. Okay, Aaron, we'll be here for a little while. Huh? No, we're talking about Paul's uh, charges. I was telling him that if anybody would have a lot of charges, you would have charges, Mike, Nitro Speed. That's as far as moving parts. The only moving parts I have is God is that M2 that I showed you guys. I never found any moving. Well, maybe I might be wrong. Moving parts in Matchbox. Then I can never find those in the store here. Never. Yeah, I know you have a lot of charges, Mike. From in NASCAR guy, how's it going? Hey, thank you for stopping by. Do I? Huh? Everything is well here. See, Rat, you know my collection better than I do. Cause once I put stuff away, I don't remember it no more. That's why I need to have somewhere I can display everything so I can keep track of it. I would definitely have to search for it. I think we all have a bunch of those somewhere around. Lead sled, land yachts, whatever you want to call them. Battery charger. The poodle is up. What? What? You got some money? Yeah, right. You gonna treat me an ice cream? you in them blizzards. They should have never showed you the commercial. Now the director, now she wants a blizzard. That is true. I mean, yeah, every car you want in the world you can have. But I, that's one other thing I like also that getting back to the YouTube thing here, I just thought about this. By watching everybody's YouTube channel and you learn about a whole lot of different cars, man. The only cars I ever knew about was Matchbox and Hot Wheels. Then you come to find out, okay, Mike, you take care, bud. And then you like other cars, Shoe Code. Then I found out about Greenlight, um, Auto World, M2, Now you have what is this Liberty Walk or whatever they call mini GTS. It's like it's, yeah, Maisto. I got lucky with Maisto. Maisto I was finding at the dollar store. The wife hated them. She still to this very day she still hates them. Yeah, because the cheapy cars. But I like some of the Maisto cars. I mean, I like the transports. Okay, those are cool. But then when you get to the biggest, not the main line, but the other ones, they're premium. They're good. Yeah, that's pretty much the Maisto line there. Believe it or not, Paul, I had ordered. This guy had some muscle machines. I ordered two of them, and they got lost in the post office. The postal worker lost my package. That would have been my first muscle machine cars. Yeah, 'cause I know I have never seen a muscle machine car in the store anywhere. I know I could go to eBay. I can find them, but never seen them actual in the store anywhere. I don't even think I've seen them at the flea market. Yeah, I think for me, my ultimate goal is to, if possible, is like at least collect one car from each brand, if I can. I know there's probably a lot of them, a ton of them out there that we don't know anything about. I mean, cars are coming from, I guess, from Germany. So I watch all of these, like again, I watch all of these channels, and I watch all of these cars that people get from all these different places. And it would be cool to have at least one of each one of those in your collection. Yeah, sold them on eBay. But yeah, eventually I will get there. I will have a car from each brand somewhere along the line. But I need somewhere else. Need somewhere to put them. Okay, thanks, Aaron, for coming, my friend. You have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of it. What stuff? Well, you gotta take Puda out. Nobody care. As you guys can see, come here, Puda. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Come here. That's right. You hurt my back more. It's okay. I can't pick him up. I can't pick him up. He's too heavy. He's not cooperating because he wants to go out. That's true. I can't pick him up no more. Uh, Suffering from a bad back. so, so guys, I want to thank everybody for coming, and I'm gonna call this a day. I don't want to spend 3 hours. Mm, really? Okay, honest. Thank you for coming. Thank everyone for coming. Hopefully, you guys had a good time here. So, I will see you guys on the next video, which will probably be the 4x4. Oh, yeah, definitely for sure. You guys take care. Again, thank you for coming. Hopefully, have fun. Hopefully, we can do it again. So the chief says she'll be the host next. So then y'all can talk to her. All right, guys, y'all take it easy. Enjoy the rest of this weekend. Keep hunting. Hopefully, you guys find some good stuff out there. All right, until the next one, guys. Deuces. All right, bye now.